Hello everyone, this video is 9 top sentences that you can say to a narcissist. If you have to still speak to the narcissist because of children, or it would mean cutting out good family members, perhaps you work with them, they're your neighbour, here are 9 great phrases to help you disarm them. Now, the narcissistic personality disorder is on a spectrum, and we as individuals, some words cut people more than they cut others. So you know who you're dealing with, you know how to handle yourself, you have the capabilities to handle yourself, you know who you need to cut out of your life, as difficult as that decision is, and you know who you can keep in your life. Abuse is abuse, mental or physical, and nobody deserves to be abused. I'm Elizabeth Shaw, and this channel is all about the narcissistic personality disorder, to give people more understanding of what they've been through, to give the answers to all the whys, to understand the kinds of people that you are dealing with, how to deal with them, and most importantly, ways to recover from narcissistic abuse. If you do like the information on this channel, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want notifications when a new video is released. So, when they want to pass the blame onto you and come at you with things like, "That's just like you, you've done this because you're bitter," and all the other negative sentences that plant seeds into your mind, whatever the argumentative word salad they are using to place all the blame onto you, the best answer for you to give them is, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Narcissistic people believe they know everything, and they are trying to provoke you to get reactions out of you because they are in the wrong and want you and those around you to believe that you are the one solely at fault. You are not solely at fault. They have to take the blame for the part that they play. They want and need you to defend yourself in front of children, in front of family members, in front of law enforcement, work colleagues, so they can twist it all around, leaving you full of anger and resentment, leaving you worked up, so that you defend yourself and react. And it's human nature to defend ourselves. They will then play down or simply not discuss what they did and exaggerate whatever you did to defend yourself. They will tell their side of the story so well to anyone that will listen, and if they can get you to react in front of others, this actually backs up their lies, as people don't always listen or see what happened first. "I'm sorry you feel that way" completely throws the narcissist off balance. Number 2, when they are gaslighting you with things like, "You're insecure," or "That never happened." Now, most likely you're not insecure, it's your instincts that are speaking up at you. It did happen, they just want to change the story on you. So knowing your reality, your truths. It is difficult when people have been manipulating your mind. It is possible to get your reality back and make life work for you, to no longer be the victim and to become the victor. So another thing is, just say to them, "I can accept your perception of events, but I'm sticking to my own." This not only throws the narcissist off balance, but it also teaches the people around you, the children, they are allowed their own thoughts and opinions about what's happening. You cannot control what others think or what others say. People are entitled to say what they want to say and think what they want to think. You can, however, control what you think and what you say. When you are around friends and family also, this shows you have one version and you don't need to explain it to others. And the narcissist has their own version, and that is up to them. Number 3, when they are trying to cause you self-doubt, so with things like, "You look fat in that," or "I wouldn't wear that if I was you." Another, "You're not capable of doing that," or "What makes you think that someone like you could achieve that?" Now, not just narcissistical people say this, negative people say this also, to put self-doubt within your own mind, and so they can control you and hold you back. You don't actually need to say anything. You just need to know within your own mind that you can achieve anything you want to achieve, so long as you put your mind to it and you take action. You are special, you are great, and you are worthy. You are allowed to look like you want, dress how you want, walk how you want, talk how you want. With good intentions, there is no wrong way or right way to live your life. Good people will love you and respect you for you. So love yourself first and be who you want to be. If you truly want to defend yourself, say, I accept you see me differently to how I see myself. So you are acknowledging to them and letting them know that they see things differently, yet you're also letting them know that you don't agree with them. Or, I accept you see the events differently when it's gaslighting. So they're entitled to see it how they want to see it, and you are entitled to see it exactly how you want to see it. Number 4, when they're trying to break down your boundaries with any guilt trips or pity plays, and even through triangulation, a narcissist is like a child throwing massive tantrums in adults' bodies. No one throws a bigger tantrum than a narcissist not getting their own way. One surefire way is to act like a toddler. Act how you would treat a toddler. Well, not how you would treat a toddler. Act how toddlers act. Now, sorry, making mistakes there. Can't get my words out this morning. None of us are perfect. Now, don't throw tantrums back. It's the fabulous what toddlers do when they always ask why. It's human nature to want to know why, which is why most of us want to study the narcissistic personality disorder to understand why and what has happened to us. Now, when narcissists are coming at you with words, and you just ask them why, when they're trying to break down your boundaries, when they're saying, so-and-so said this about you, and you respond with why, you can slowly watch them stumble for words, trying to make their word salad point. When they pause for an answer from you, again, just ask why. So when they tell you they don't like you, or they said this about you, it's all your fault, or you're crazy, I'll be homeless because of you, just ask why and hit the repeat button of why, as they love to hit repeat with the stories of their lives, or you're keeping the children away from me, you're damaging the children's minds, you're not being respectful. Just keep asking them why. Then stand back and watch them lose themselves in their twisted version of reality. Whatever they reply with, just repeat why. This way, you don't get drawn off topic or into an argument or start defending yourself. You must make sure you do not absorb their toxic words when doing this, and truly know your own mind, as they will hurl abuse towards you. Until they realise they've run out or keep hitting repeat and they get annoyed that they are no longer getting reactions from you. With some, I would seriously not recommend asking them why, especially in private, because some are extreme. In some aspects, asking them why is a simple question. You want to know why they're thinking that, why they're acting that way, and it is just a question. To a narcissist, this can severely provoke reactions out of them. So I don't always recommend this. It depends on the kind of person and the level they're at that you are dealing with. In public, when they're coming at you in public, this is one where they use why, because they really do struggle, because they can't keep chipping away at you. So when they say something subtly to provoke a reaction out of you in public, instead of running away from it and hiding from it, ask them why they think that or why they've just said that. And then they are the ones that have got to answer in front of people. Number 5, when they are full of rage, when they start to lose it, some are dangerous. So make sure you put your safety first. Your safety is paramount around these people. And like I say, it is on a spectrum, so there is different levels. You know what you can handle and you know the kind of person you're dealing with. When they are full of rage, ask them questions like, don't ask them questions. Respond with things like, your anger is not my responsibility. I can only control my own. When they fire something back at you, say things like, perhaps you should go and work on that. Or, I accept that's how you feel, but I do not feel the same way as you. And your opinions are for you. That doesn't mean I have to agree. Mine are for me. So you're letting them know that they're entitled to their opinions, but you do not have to accept them as your own. Again, the narcissistic personality disorder is on a spectrum. So some people are extremely dangerous. So I wouldn't recommend it if they are. You know what the narcissist in your life is and isn't capable of. I know I keep repeating this sentence in this video, but I don't want people putting themselves in situations that they do not need to be in. If at all possible, no response is the best response. Retreat, rethink, and only respond if you need to do so. No contact is also the best method of recovery from these kinds of people. But I know it's not always possible to go no contact. So it's finding ways to manage yourself around them. If you can not respond, it is the best. Yeah, this can feel wrong in front of children, in front of family members or friends. So sometimes in front of others. So you don't get into that argument and so you don't look rude. As people most often don't know or understand what the narcissist is, just like we didn't understand. And as well as learning about the narcissistic personality disorder, how to handle yourself around them and how to handle them, it's all about creating a new life for you, reprogramming your thoughts to work for you, to know that you're special, to know that you have a passion, to start looking into those passions, to start creating new dreams for yourself, to start looking at the good things, being grateful for things, to pick yourself out of that negative mindset. When you've been around them, negativity breeds negativity and it can rub off on you. So you've got to start finding your sense of humour, finding things that make you laugh, finding things that pick yourself back out of it when you've been around these people. And when you've got events coming up and you start having anxiety and worrying about what might go wrong, and it affects the days leading up to that. And it happens, it's normal to think this way. So you've got to bring yourself out of that consciously. Tell yourself you're not looking for the negatives. You tell yourself how it's going to go right. Avoid them in family events, if at all possible. Neighbours, avoid them, if at all possible, if they are narcissistic. These are things to say if you've got no choice but to be in the same vicinity as them. And again, the most important thing is to start taking care of yourself, start looking for where you want life to go for you, so that you're focusing on you, your life, creating what you want, creating how you want to live, and not focusing as much on them. Please add any words in the comments that you've said to a narcissist to defend yourself that's helped in a situation to help others. Thank you very much for